Hey everybody, my voice has been hoarse for the last couple days, don't know why. But anyway, here I am, quiet places, and today I am filming from Kingston, Georgia. I was just driving through here and thought this is such a nice little southern town here in Georgia. See, this is actually like the Main Street area. The railroad still running through here, just as it did in the Civil War time. Like a lot of towns out here, the railroad played an important part. And I was just stopping by and thought it was worthy of a quick video. These old downtowns, still kind of boarded up. Maybe it will be revitalized. I've seen that a lot in the South here, in small towns, Mississippi and Georgia. So, not too much going on here now, but at one time, this was actually, there was what they called a wayside home, where the wounded from the Civil War were brought. Confederate Army soldiers were brought, and they would be taken care of out here. I was reading a little bit about that history. General Sherman actually had his headquarters here, 1864, when he planned to go to Savannah and just kind of end this whole thing. Here is to their veterans. You know, you see this in different small towns, and they have a little museum here. Maybe I'll go in there later. And yeah, he had, like I said, what I read, he hatched the plan to march to Savannah, got the approval from Grant, and then headed down to I think this was actually after Atlanta. Yeah, I don't know, it gets a little confusing there. But yeah, eventually, I think it was not long after he actually got down there, and that's when it ended, for the most part. And I have this tree here. They say you can count the rings, 115 rings. And another thing to note, kind of an interesting story about Michelle Obama's ancestors from here. So, originally, I guess this would be, I don't know if it's a maternal, I guess it's maternal line. It's from South Carolina, a slave, and eventually they ended up in Georgia. So this goes back to the times of slavery, and well, I guess slavery ended, and one of her great-great-great-grandmother was a midwife here in Kingston, and she's actually buried here. So that's some history of a Kingston museum. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, the Wayside Home. Quick history about that, because you have the trains over here, the rail connections, established in 1861. Sick and wounded soldiers who had to wait overnight for the depot to connecting trains could not go out in the weather. This was a place for them to be housed at that time. And of course, we have the Cherokee history, predated all of this. That's who was here originally. And so the Cherokees would trade saltpeter, which is used in gunpowder, with the British settlers and later American settlers. So Kingston, Georgia, this is a good place to chill out. If you have some time, if you're in northern Georgia, Nice little park. I could just sit here for a few hours and read a book. I don't know about you.